So I think we're going to build. I've got myself some snow now. I should have myself enough snow to build. I've done a rough calculation. I think I need just over 400 blocks. So I'm hoping that I've got enough. Now using the bedrock as a center line, which brings me to here. I'm going to build out that way. As I said, that's all temporary at the moment. So my paths are going to go off from the center of the island. So my center for this island starts there. So I'm going to start building out that way. And I'll build out, I don't know, I'll build out a few and then I'll work it out in a minute. Now obviously, because these are half slabs, I'm not worried about anything spawning on them at the moment until something changes. So I think if we start, I don't want it overhanging the island. So, and the spawning pads are 3 by 3, so that's 4, 5, so it's 10 blocks wide. So I want this to be, say, 6 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I start it, if I make the entrance to it here, and I don't mind it overhanging the walkway, but I just didn't want it overhanging the platform. So if we make this our spawning, our base, our killing zone, so to speak. So 1, 2. This is going to be a funnel going upwards. 25 blocks, so they'll die. Now later, maybe when I've got some redstone sorted out, got some witches sorted out, I'll be able to start, building hoppers and whatever to collect it all. But for the time being, I'll just have to come around like a commoner and pick it up myself. So we'll do that right now. Also, I'm going to start building the base of it now, or the wall of it, the column of it. And what I'm going to do, if I stick another couple of half slabs down there and a couple of torches on that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bit of water in the bottom there. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to crap myself for being an idiot. I've never crap myself so much in my life. Right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a couple of blocks down there. Really did a little keyboard, little mouse shake and everything then. Right. So now basically what that means is I'm going to build up 25 blocks up yonder, and then when I'm up there, I want to be able to get back down again. So I'm going to be able to jump back down again into the water without killing myself, and then that way I can then build a ladder up the side, because I've only got 1 bucket, and I need an infinite water source up the top, and I can't have that with 1 bucket. So I'm going to have to go up there, build it, come back down, and go back up again. Otherwise, I'd take everything with me now. So I could probably take everything I need by the water. I think I've got them on me. Loads of trapdoors. I need trapdoors. I've got myself enough wood to build a crafting table, because I need some signs when I'm up there. I've got my building blocks. I've got my trapdoors, my building blocks. I need my water. I've got some ladders for later, so I think I've got enough. Yeah, my pig's out. I knew it'd get off. I knew it'd get off eventually. Alright, so my spawning platform is there, so I need to go 25 blocks up. So that's 1, 2. This is going to take some time, so I'll probably do this, and then I'll get back to you when I get up the top. Okay, so we've done our 25. We've done our 25 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as it's over 25 blocks, they'll die. Ideally, I'd like it to be 25, because then I can build a base at the bottom, to allow me to manually kill them and get the better drops, as and when I get a decent sword. But I could always build steps up a little bit if I need to, if I find that they're dying. And also, this won't kill witches, I don't think. I think witches witches are harder to kill. So maybe I'll need some kind of door on the bottom to stop witches from. And then there won't be many witches spawn, but there will be a few. And if they spawn and fall down, they'll heal themselves, and they'll be away in my world. So maybe I'll need some kind of gate on the bottom to stop them from doing that. But I'll worry about that as and when. So now I've done that, I need to build my water chutes, and I need to build my my spawning pads. So the water chutes, the spawning pads are 3 by 3. Because there's nowhere else in the world for mobs to spawn, I don't need a massive spawning pad. So really, the spawning pads only need to be sort of 3 by 3 in the corner. I'll just put that torch exactly where I wanted to put the spawning pad. Right, but so if I build out the water chute first, 1, 2, 3. That's what happens when you're not concentrating. Basically, I want it to look great from the bottom, and to do that, I'm going to have to delete a few blocks. So I've made allowances for that, and I bought a few more. Okay. You've got to be, and I'm being super cautious. Normally I'm parkouring about like you wouldn't believe, but it's a long way down, and I don't want to die, surprisingly. So we'll do this. I'll put the 3 chutes in, and then I'll get back to you. I know, cocked up. But hey ho. And there as well. Proper schoolboy errors. Good job I've got plenty of snow though, innit, eh? So I'm not worried. Right, so now we've got our 3 water chutes. So we put the water in. This is why we need an infinite water source. Put the water in there. Water flows down to the middle. Mobs fall down. Mobs are dead. Everybody's happy. So now we need to extend out these spawning pads. Okay, so this is the area where they're going to spawn. They're going to pathfind and walk about like they do. They're going to walk over the edge in a minute because we'll have trapdoors on there, and they'll think they're a solid block into the water. The water's, the score. It's a very old design. I'm not the first one to make this. Certainly won't be the last one to make it. It's just a very easy one to do. Now I could have knocked a few blocks out the corners. Maybe I'll go around and do that in a minute to make it look good. See how many blocks I've got. Oh man, I can't believe I've done that. Why did nobody tell me? Damn it. Damn your eyes. Damn, how did I do that? Well, it's obvious how I did it. I did it because I wasn't paying bloody attention. Fool. Right. Okay, better. Well, at least I spotted it before I started filling it with water. There you go. Super parkour skills. Parkour. Now, I was saying before I realised that I'd cocked up that I could have left these blocks out along the underside to give it a bit of a contour. Maybe I'll do that later, but at the moment I'm just gonna do this. I think it'll look all right from the bottom. rendered conscious now that I've cocked it up. Well, hopefully if I can get the rest of this done in the daylight, I should be okay. Now if you don't want spiders to spawn in here, you can stick a half slab in there, and then only skeletons and creepers and zombies and the odd witch will spawn in here. But if you don't mind spiders being in here, and I don't mind because I could do with a bit of string, then leave it as is. Right, now once you've got the spawning pad sorted out, we'll stick the trapdoors around here. And as I say, these just allow mobs to fall off the edge, otherwise they just won't fall off the edge. But you know the score, don't you? Right, now we need a roof on it. This is where the torches come into their own. Because if you don't have any torches in here, by the time you've gone back down and come back up again, it's going to be mob central. Right, so now what do I need to do? I need to put a roof on, don't I? So we'll go up and do the roof. And also on the roof you're going to need to put half slabs. I don't have enough half slabs. Because if you don't put half slabs on the roof, obviously mobs are going to spawn up on the top of the roof. It can just reduce your rates down. So that's no good, is it? Right, now I should have enough half slabs. Now it's been said by a few people that if you build this 3 high, you can have Endermen spawning in here, which you can, but as soon as they pass fine and walk off the edge into the water, they're going to go mental anyway. They're not going to fall down the hole, and even if they do, you're going to have a really, really annoyed Enderman because they need to fall, I don't know, 45 or so blocks for them to be injured. And so I personally don't think it's worth it, and it just reduces your rates quite a lot. Right, so I need to do these, and I need to do around the edges as well. So now I'm hoping it's dark enough in here to spawn everything in. Now, I understand, whether it's changed in 1.9, I don't know, but I understand that the half slabs don't allow light in. So even though you can see light down there, the light's not getting in. So in theory, it should be dark enough up here should be dark enough up here for mobs to spawn. Oh, come on! In my fat fingers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch out that... I don't know which ways. I don't know. Ideally, I'll punch it out when I want to come back up again. So what I'm going to do now is I've done everything I can do without water. So I'm going to have to go down, get some water, ladder back up, come in, lob down a bit of water somewhere, make an infinite water source and fill it all in. So I'll do that now. So hopefully I won't die when I do this. Right, I need to make an infinite water source, don't I? Probably do that. Oh, don't do that. Probably do that there. Light. So there we go, infinite water source. Right, so that's where the water's going to go. But first of all, we need to put some signs down. So we need 1, 2, 5, 6. We need 6, so I make 15. Absolutely choice. Now hopefully I can build a sign on there. Yeah, I can. Now they may look a bit awkward and odd, and they are. Actually, I could probably do that with the water source as well, with that block. There you go. So now the water's going to flow down there and stop when it gets to the signs, but the mobs are still going to be able to pass through them. So let's get the rest of this water put in. Down. Yeah, I know, almost catastrophic. Good job we spotted it though, wasn't it? Otherwise that would have been severe. Right, I don't need that ladder anymore. So we'll get that filled in. Come on. Get that filled in. So I've got enough light when I get rid of that one. So now that's it, that's done. Now I'm going to have a few seconds. Once I've turned all the lights out, obviously it's going to get dark. Mobs potentially going to start spawning when I'm a few blocks away. I need to get away from here, down there, and get rid of that water source before mobs start falling down. Otherwise it's going to get dark. And when it gets dark, the old mobs come out to play. So I've got my bucket ready. So now we'll wait and see, I guess. Now, as I say, spiders are potentially going to be able to come down there. Yeah. So I'm going to put in a door sort of thing. If I put that in like that, then if spiders do manage to fall down, they're not going to be able to get out. If you get my meaning, I'm sure you do. Just tidying it up a little bit. I will put a gate around this and or a fence around this and everything. So we need it to start to warm up a little bit now and get going. So in the meantime, I think I'll go and grab myself something to eat, and then think about getting up there on a bit of scaffolding to tidy it up and getting rid of the ladders. Actually, I need to get rid of the ladders. But we'll do that in the next episode. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been great having you along. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, please subscribe for future Skyblock episodes. This is Fully Off, and I'm out of here.